Welcome back to Galanor 59's Fire Red Leaf Green walkthrough. Alright, so in the last episode we got almost all the way through Viridian Forest, so in this episode we'll wrap it up. We find a wild Caterpie. So yeah, I mean, if you want a bug-type Pokemon, I'd probably suggest catching Caterpie over Weedle. I prefer them better, but your choice. Right, so over here you can find a potion, so that's good. And then there's a trainer tip sign, which says you can't catch a Pokemon that belongs to someone else. So if you didn't know that, yeah, you can't throw a Pokeball at someone else's Pokemon. That would be silly. So I never got to find that Pikachu in the off time. So I'm going to keep looking for that. So anyway, so this is the last trainer in Viridian Forest. He should be pretty easy. But you just never know if you get poisoned or something, so I'm going to heal up. Alright, but he's going to keep using Poison Sting to try to get lucky. So I'm going to keep fighting him back with Vine Whip. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get through this last trainer. He just has a level 9 Weedle, which should be evolved, but he's not smart enough to do that. So yep, Slate keeps using Vine Whip, and we get a critical hit and knock out his Weedle. And Slate goes to level 14, which is awesome. And we beat Bug Catcher Sammy, and he admits that we're good at this, so it's better than anyone else has admitted so far. Alright, so we leave Viridian Forest and head up to, well, first it's Route 2, and then it's Pewter City. So in this episode, we're going to be looking through Pewter City, but first I'm going to quickly heal my Bulbasaur. Alright. So in Pewter City, there isn't that much to do again. You can go into the houses and talk to all the people. They basically just teach you stuff that you already know if you've played other Pokemon games, like that they learn new moves and everything. There's a Pokemon Center and a Mart, which we already know about. And there's a couple houses that you can go into if you want. But they just kind of talk. Not very exciting. Okay, so in Pewter City, the main attraction is the gym. And in the gym, the leader is Brock, the rock type. So if you have Squirtle or Bulbasaur, this gym you could probably do with your hands tied behind your back. So just keep walking and head up to the first trainer. And he thinks we're 10,000 light years away from versing Brock, but we're going to prove him wrong right here. And he sent out a Geodude. So if you have a Charmander and you don't have any other Pokemon, you're pretty much screwed here. So I'd suggest catching either a bug type or Mankey, which will know Low Kick and will be super effective there. Okay, so again, with Bulbasaur or Squirtle, you could pretty much take them out with one hit. 1 or 2. So they'll just use Defense Curl and Pound and stuff. So it shouldn't be too hard. Okay, so after you beat this little dude, he's going to send you on to Brock. And it looks like Bulbasaur may evolve here. He's trying to learn Poison Powder. I'd suggest putting that in just because you can. And and it's a decent move. It poisons your Pokemon. Okay, so Bulbasaur forgets Growl and learns Poison Powder. And he tries to learn Sleep Powder. You can put it in if you want. I'm going to. Oh, maybe. I think I'm going to go ahead and take out Poison Powder, which I just put in. Because to me, Sleep Powder is more helpful. Alright, so now that that moves thing is over, we are going to head up to Brock, the Rock-type gym leader. Okay, so if you have a Charmander, again, I'd probably almost go back if you don't have a Mankey, because they will be almost as big of a help as a Bulbasaur or Squirtle will be. And I'm not going to go ahead and look for Pikachu yet, because he will not help even a little bit in this gym. So I'm just going to beat Brock with Bulbasaur, because I can. And it looks like Bulbasaur may evolve after this battle. Alright, so he's a Geodude, not an Onix. Knows Rock Throw, and Bind, and Defense Curl, and Tackle. But he's never going to get to use a move, because Bulbasaur takes him out, each Pokemon out in one hit. And Bulbasaur grows to level 16. So that rocks. And he thinks we took him for granted, but we know that we just were better than him in the first place. So he gives us the Boulder Badge. And the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful, and you can now use Flash outside of battle. And Bulbasaur is evolving. So Slake has evolved from a Bulbasaur to an Ivysaur. Okay, so since that gym, and he also gives you the TM39, and it is Rock Tomb, which will be a very helpful move against flying type Pokemon. So since that gym took a little shorter than I expected, we're going to head up to this museum up here. And it's pretty much worthless at this point. I wasted $50, but I mean, you can go in for fun if you want. And basically all there is a Aerodactyl fossil and a Kabutops fossil. And then you can go upstairs and look at more fossils and things. There's an airplane or a space shuttle. And this is the Ammonite fossil. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's the Moonstone. I'm not sure where the Ammonite fossil is. But anyway, yep. So this is pretty much all of Pewter City. Oh, and he claims his daughter is going to catch a Pikachu soon for her. So I don't know about that, but... Okay, so we're going to leave this museum and head over to the Pokemon Center. Actually, let's get the Pokemart first. There isn't too much other stuff to do in here. You can talk and get more items. You can now get burn heals and all that. And then if you go over to the Pokemon Center, you can... One second. Well, of course, you can heal up your Pokemon, and you can talk to all these people. Ah, and he's training his Clefairy for Pikachu right now, so this town's crazy about Pikachus. So this guy's on the phone, so we're just going to keep talking to them, because we have to wait still a little time. And then we're going to heal up Bulbasaur. Or Ivysaur now, I should say. Okay, so after Ivysaur is healed, we don't have much more to do in Pewter City, and I don't want to start anything new yet. So that's going to be the end of Part 4 of Galanor 59's Fire Red Leaf Green Walkthrough. Thanks for watching.